Durlin's always been an inveterate inebriate. I suppose he might have completely changed, but in my experience,
Did you want to come with us?
Oh, I might drop in, but the wetlands are moist. And the Grimm are everywhere. Hostile, slimy, foul-smelling creatures. But good luck!
Thanks. Wait, what?
I said good luck!
Whoa! Do you feel that?
What's that, lad?
Anything. Everything. It's warm. We can probably use this boat. If I can just get it free.
Careful, lad.
Ah! Right side! Why are these things so fast? Nista!
I see we're already off to a lively start.
Atreus, you dropped your guard.
I got the boat free, though. We can head through these channels when you're ready. What's the chain in the water for?
That'd be a dwarven supply ferry. Said ferry appears to be missing.
Huh. I still can't believe Mom led a whole rebellion here. Against Odin. And never talked about it.
The fact that it didn't go well might have killed that notion.
What your mother did before we met was her business.
Did you ever ask?
Eyes on the water. There are resources.
If you never asked Mom about what she used to do, what did you talk about when you met? Like, did you just say... Woman, guard the house. I will go to catch fish in the river. And then leave for 5 days?
No. Your mother was far better at fishing than I.
Did you see that over there?
That wheel is blocking the channel.
I imagine if you can turn it, we should be able to get through.
So these are wetlands, huh? Pretty accurate.
It is a bog.
The smell is making my eyes burn.
You know, it is a fair bit more potent than when I last visited, now that you mention it. Looks to be an artifact from the Dwarven Resistance. Freyd Mars Brassard, father of a few dwarves you may be well familiar with. Rock may be interested in getting these back. Better in his hands than out in the open. Aye, good old dwarven craftsmanship.
Tyr was a friend to the Giants. I wonder if he and Mom ever met. If he was a part of the rebellion here.
It's certainly possible. The god of war often advocated for the Giants. Although I don't recall if he ever declared allegiance outright. Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
Target down! Nista!
His armor is so broken.
Okay, there's gotta be some way to turn the wheel up here.
Whoa there! Give a man some warning if he's about to suddenly end up snout deep in cheek.
Was that an earthquake?
An occasional but not unheard of happenstance in Svartalfheim. With all the mining here, the land's bound to be a wee bit bothered.
Think you can reach the wheel from here? Oh wow, nice job getting it to lower exactly where we need it. I was thinking, because it's so warm, maybe it's not that the cold hasn't made it here yet, but maybe it's just different in Svartalfheim?
Aye, lad. Fimbulwinter doesn't strike all realms quite the same way.
Weird that Fimbulwinter doesn't always make it winter.
In Midgard it does, but as you can see, the effects here appear far more gaseous in nature. Observe the geysers. Observe the aforementioned aroma. These effects were present before in some form, but now there's new extremity to them.
Think we can fit under that bridge? you left!
Behind you! Look out!
Nista!
Behind you!
They cap those geysers? I think we need to get that wheel moving, but the water doesn't reach. Those things are everywhere. Dad, the wheel's moving and the gate's coming down.
That's dwarven ingenuity for you.
Back to the boat.
If the dwarves of this realm are anything like Roth and Sindri, it's hard to imagine them siding with Odin.
Well, all too often people are blinded to all but their immediate self-interest. Odin offered them safety, and defying him can be quite dangerous.
Maybe they just need a couple of gods to come along and take the fight to him.
Atreus, that is not why we are here.
I was only joking.
War is not a joke, especially where gods are concerned. It seems, Atreus, you intend to recruit Tyr as an ally for war.
I'm trying to keep our options open. Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth? Looks like we gotta find a way to open that gate if we want to get to Nidavellir. Too fast.
Then how shall we catch it?
Flank it. Attack from behind.
Good.
Father, up there. Halfway there. There's gotta be another chain to lower the rest of the gate. Chain we can pull up there. Grim, push the pod! Knock him down! Nista! Think you can uncover that geyser from here? think I get it. If you freeze the geyser, the pressure will turn the wheel. Nice one. Block's coming down. Can you see anything from that block? What about freezing the geyser under the wheel? Maybe?
That's one of Cavassier's poems. Very highbrow. You should collect any others you find. Lad, if I may, what exactly are you hoping to learn from Tyr?
Well, like I said, I was hoping he could tell me something about Loki. I'd also like to hear some of his stories. Traveling to other lands, giant stuff, and maybe about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history, obviously.
History.
Let's hope Tyr's in a talkative mood after being imprisoned for so long. Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
Right. That earthquake earlier. You think there will be another one?
It's unlikely, but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
If the geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter, maybe the earthquakes are too?
Aye. Might be onto something, lad.
Atreus, look ahead.
Wow. Now this looks like a city.
Welcome to Nidavellir, brothers.
Hey, dwarves! Oh. They're, running away.
An alarm.
I'd only sound an alarm like that if I still had my body, and was fearing the notion of being detached from it.
Why how'd that for us, though?
They are scared.
Most definitely an alarm, I'm afraid.
Why is everybody hiding?
Stay alert.
Hey, could we talk to you
don't
for...
want any trouble, please.
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own.
The buildings here really are incredible.
The detail in the woodwork is quite extraordinary.
I can't remember.
Nista! Is that a statue of Odin? They must really love him here.
Or fear him.
One less feathery spy.
Sindri!
Hello. I'd return your surprise, but I did know you'd be here. I've got something for you.
What is it, dwarf?
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok. Oh, if these cobblestones could talk. Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting mouths.
I'm back. Yo.
Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow? Oh, you are long overdue for a replacement. Taking advantage of certain materials. Ow. Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for, finally trying it. What's it gonna be this time?
Patience. I find it's best to see these things in action. Whew.
I'll be right back.
There. Oh, take aim at that gate there. But before you loose, say Skialfa.
Ah!
Well, I certainly didn't expect you to serve half the creepy crawlies immediately.
How was I supposed to know they were there? It's done! Okay, so, Sterling.
At your
Sindri,
service.
any idea where the tavern is?
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy tavern? The sewer you just punched a hole through seems promising, though. For you. It should lead to the other side of the city. It's not like you're able to open other doors around here. That ought to hurt him.
So this lockdown really is because of us?
Oh my, yes. Odin's grip on this realm is so firm, any outsider is considered a threat.
Sounds like an Odinism if I ever heard one.
What can I make for you?
I'm back. Embers and skips, I think. Okay. Okay, can't make any of them then.
Till we meet again!
Chicken.
Another of Kvasir's poems.
Wow, another bullshit statement on the KOTOR remake. That's cool.
It's never happening.
No. I mean, he didn't say that outright. He says, like the vice president of Disney's gaming division, or no, I'm sorry, it's the head of Disney's gaming division, said, I can't say a lot on that point for some hopefully obvious reasons, but KOTOR is obviously an incredibly popular game, one that we're incredibly proud of and think that there's a lot of demand for. I'll leave it there. Literally all I said.
So.
Like...
I
will believe
they should just make another game.
I will believe that the KOTOR remake is coming out when I see gameplay of it.
Considered a threat.
CG
Is that
trailers
to protect the
don't
dwarves?
mean anything.
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's
There's
sure
more
to
than
be an
enough games
ulterior
coming
motive.
out anyway.
Yep.
Well, everyone's hiding on this side too.
We got Dragon Age 4 to look, or 5, whatever the fuck it is, to look forward to next year. Oh wait, they're probably gonna
There aren't any
delay it
guards
again.
patrolling.
I don't think
Where's
that game
really not
even
a threat?
exists.
Why hide?
Resist and they made an
No, it
example
does.
of.
Apparently.
Rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery even the
But-
strongest
What you
of
said.
folk.
I'll believe it when
Fear
I see
keeps them
gameplay.
safe and alive.
Yep. The thing is, like, I'm not expecting that game to come out next year, solely because they were already working on it when Anthem came out, and it was going to be a live service game, and then they had to pivot so fucking hard. So,
Yeah, well, EA pretty much abandoned Anthem, even though they gave them the chance to actually do like 2.0, but then they just gave up. Thanks to EA. I really liked like Anthem mechanically. It just had zero content. Blades of Chaos is so OP in this game.
yep. I do like the spear a little bit better, though.
Yeah, the spear's just got a really fun like game to it. Well, okay game, I see you. Won't let me do that until I actually get the upgrade. That's funny. So what do you mean? You ain't putting a
A
spear in here.
firebomb from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit he had until he turned to less subtle means.
I'll play a match of Overwatch while I eat so I can get up and get Dick Christmas decorations.
Oh, the Christmas event started?
No, I'm just playing a match of Overwatch while I eat, and then I gotta go get Christmas decorations in from the garage.
Fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done Christmas decorations for like 10 years. Thank Christ.
Oh, I live with my mom and she wants to put the tree up. It's not that much of a pain in the ass, it's a fake tree.
Oh no. None of that pine bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know how anyone fucking puts up with that shit.
Well, my mom wanted to get one this year, but they're charging $150 for a tree.
The
That's insane.
fuck? What, for a month? Yeah, it seems a bit retarded.
But when I was younger, my dad would spend like $50 to get one, which that's not terrible.
This looks promising, right? That's like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
But
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
You're tall as
None
a tree
taken.
and have a severed head on your
Fair
head.
point though.
I'm dead.
Very well.
did you see that screenshot I posted of the Zenyatta game I had earlier?
I think that's him.
Good shit. Did you win?
I got told, I had their enemy Mercy on, the other team saying Zen is rabid.
I'm weak.
Because all I did that entire game was target the tank, and I targeted the Mercy.
Intruders about.
Oh.
It's
That's
Ben
us, I
McCreary.
think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend
He
of
is
ours.
the actual
Named
voice
Durlin?
actor too.
Well, we both
Yep.
know that's not true. Durlin's got no friends left.
He also did the mocap
that's
for
all.
the,
Head out the back window,
instrument, too.
And you'll see the safety office just across the river.
That's kind of
Just
cool.
don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess.
What mess?
Later, brother.
I wish to hear of this mess.
The rig's in the bay.
They should just
Why
let
don't you
Corey
ask
direct
the
as many
condescending
God of War games as he
Hey,
wants.
I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake.
Well, you
I'd
only
have us
produced
shut
this
them
one.
down.
Oh, whatever. Same thing. Let him work on as many God of War games as he wants.
I think he wants to do something else now.
No.
I honestly
I will-
hope that the next game is either like Atreus based, or if it's like, or they do the Egypt game.
Egypt would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't think it's a mythology that a lot of people know about, but they don't really know the stories. Because if they
No.
focused it around like the rebellion of Ra and the betrayal of Ra and stuff like that, that would be really cool.
Imagine Kratos and Freya going to Egypt, dude. That'd be sick.
That would be fucking cool. Well, and then they've got to, you know, they got to have Atreus and stuff. Like, I wonder if they'll do it so he'll have his children, or like Hel will be involved, or something like that.
Yeah, who knows?
Turn into a horse.
Dude, I saw something on TikTok earlier that people were speculating we're gonna see the Greek gods in that Valhalla DLC. I'm like, no, the fuck we're not.
100%.
I don't think so.
They teased the Cyclops, so I know what's gonna happen.
What?
You're gonna fight all the bosses. So
I mean, that would be kind of dope.
Poseidon and stuff like that, because if it's, I reckon the trials will be like face your past. So the last boss will be Zeus.
Imagine if we fight Kratos' brother again, dude.
Oh, you mean Deimos?
Yeah, dude.
That'd be shit.
Dude, his boss fight in God of War 3 was insane.
He wasn't in 3.
Huh?
He wasn't in 3. He was in the PSP one.
I thought it was 3.
Nope. Deimos is only in the Ghost of Sparta game.
Oh.
Because the whole story with him is that because Deimos has like the birthmark, they thought he was the marked one, and then obviously because Sisters of Fate are tricksy motherfuckers, because Kratos tattoos himself as like a tribute to his brother because he thinks he died. He's the real marked one, so he was the downfall of the gods. But the gods being gods jump to conclusions and fuck themselves. Yep. As they always do. But it's just like Odin with trying to prevent Ragnarok. He basically made Loki angry enough to cause it. That's the whole downfall of Odin, is he tried so desperately to save himself from fate that he ended up causing it.
Yeah, even Assassin's Creed Valhalla managed to get that right.
Yeah, I did like that part of Valhalla. The rest of the game was just too bloated. But I did enjoy.
Yeah, but even
the DLC was pretty good too. But again, too much content.
Even the story section where you're playing as Odin, not the DLC. Even the story section where you're playing as Odin in Asgard, it was good, but it was so bloated too.
Yeah, there's too much.
It was the area.
To do. Yeah.
The area was too big.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem with. Like, a lot of people say Mirage is better, but because it's like condensed. But the problem is, it's focused on a character I really don't care about, and I think when I watched someone review it, they said the ending just boils down to, well, you already know what happened to Basim, so there's no real stakes in it, and it's just like, oh, he had a headache. Like,
no, he's gonna wake the fuck up in the present.
Yeah.
I didn't even finish the game, and I saw that. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that's who you play as outside of the Amulet at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, like, my brother-in-law is like a massive fan of Assassin's Creed, and even he didn't bother playing it because it's just glorified DLC.
Did he like Valhalla?
I think so, but he played through it all. He did all the DLC and stuff.
One more thing.
I think he didn't do the Ragnarok one, but I told him like that one was.
And you should be thankful.
The roguelike mode was probably the only fun I had in that game.
Yeah, me too. The roguelike mode was pretty fun.
But yeah, no, he plays all of them, so that's his like favorite franchise. So
you'll be able to find anything your heart
they just need to remake Black Flag.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and
well, did you see apparently that fucking Skull and Bones game was coming out next year?
It's coming out in February, yeah.
Yeah, that I don't believe that for a minute.
I just don't think the game's gonna be any good.
No.
I remember seeing people who playtested it just say it's just arse. I like the idea of like fighting big sea monsters and stuff, but and what is with games like, what's with 3-player co-op all the time? Everything should be 4-player at least. It's what always annoyed me about Destiny is like, why haven't they ever done like, just add a new fucking class and then make it 4-player?
Well, they don't need to add a new class to do that. Just make it 4 players.
Yeah. I know, and the fact that you can't like patrol with like 6 people just makes no sense.
I mean, even fucking Star Wars: The Old Republic got that part right, because they were like, in like their Flashpoint modes, there's 4 people, and before they just made it like easy as shit, so you could do it with all 4 DPS classes. They always had a slot for a tank, 2 DPSs, and a healer.
Yeah.
There's a building just
I mean,
past the
obviously,
behind.
Destiny doesn't have that kind of
Maybe we should head that
class structure, but
they said that that's what they want to do with Final Shape, is make the classes more
bloody mining rights.
like geared to
What about them?
going
The
towards
Skull
like
was
that
right
certain
to blame me
path.
for them. They were my
I said
idea.
they should have just add
If you've
like
got
a
the time,
proper
they're
skill
in the
tree,
bay just beyond
and
the
instead of
tunnel.
having builds, like you can like spec into what you want to do. But I don't know. I don't think they have the structure of the game. Like if we got a D3, that's what they would have to do to interest me.
I particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in
And
the lake
well,
to the right.
They need to get rid
You
of
can see the
like
smokestacks from here.
Destiny 1 was so much better in terms of the way
But
they did
if you don't want to
DLC,
explore now,
because it was
looks
like
like Dylan's
every
place is
6
through
months
that
you
open
got
gate to
like
the
a
left.
big massive chunk of content instead of it being like, you know, every like
So,
month,
which way do
every
we
like
go?
3 months it was like
We
a
could prepare
season
more
that
before
was pretty
rescuing
much
Tyr.
over within a month.
Up to you.
And I
Well-
hate the time gating shit. The time gating stuff just pisses me off, because it's like, okay, I get you're trying to get people to play every week, but like, can you just like let us
Amir,
play all
You
the content?
really the one who had those
if we
rigs
want
built?
yeah, they made
Odin wanted
they made it way
dwarves
too
under
MMOE
control and
in that.
I
Yeah.
convinced him
aspect.
to
I've
buy
never
their
liked
allegiance
games
instead of
that like,
demanding
oh,
it
you've got a
outright.
weekly to do
I
or a
traded
daily
him
to
in
do.
a
And
sauce.
I hate that shit. Like the
But, like-
FOMO shit can piss off. I hate that crap.
But I think if we did get a Destiny 3, which I don't think we are,
I think they have to consider it at this point.
yeah, they should. But if we do get a Destiny 3, what I would like to see is
such a big
letting you
day.
combine subclasses, or at least take skills from certain subclasses
Smoke from those mining
and mix them together. Like imagine like Thunder Crash Titan, but you can throw lightning hammers instead of solar hammers.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
And you could get like vortex grenades, but they're like arc vortex grenades.
Void Golden Gun.
Void Golden Gun, or
Strand Tether.
the Strand Tether, or the Slam
One of them
from Hunters
here.
for the smoke bomb. Imagine that, but for like
That's where
arc,
we're headed.
and you could send out a little arc shockwave whenever you slam.
Yeah.
Or for Warlock, an arc Nova bomb. Or
There's a few good games coming out in February, which I'm excited
There's
for.
a lot to explore here.
what is coming out in
Kinda
February?
nice to be out of Midgard
Everything.
for a bit, huh?
Let me see.
I'm looking forward to. There's a game called Grand Blue Fantasy Relink coming out, and that's like
Take it off, man! You've got this!
gonna have a 4-player co-op mode. That's like action RPG type thing. It looks really fun.
Let's see. January, there's that Last of Us Part 2 remake. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Tekken 8.
Tekken 8 coming out in February? Shit.
Or no, sorry, February, January. That's my bad.
That coming out in January?
January 26th.
Jesus, I thought it was later than that. Damn.
February is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Persona 3 Reloaded.
Persona comes out.
That Helldivers 2 comes out also. There's a remastered collection of the first 3 Tomb Raiders.
Oh, I thought those already come out.
I guess not. Mario vs. Donkey
that's
Kong.
on
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Skull and Bones. Terminator Dark Fate Defiance. The fuck is that?
Remake.
No, it's hold on. I think it's a spin-off of that fucking shitty Terminator movie that just came out.
Oh no.
Hold on. Oh, this list is out of date. It still says Final Shape's coming up in February.
That explains it.
Hang on.
The rig's likely chock-a-block with
Oh, okay. Polygon's got a more updated list. This was updated on December 8th. So right after the Game Awards. There's a Bulletstorm VR game coming out.
It's already out.
Oh. I don't know that.
It's just a VR mode for Bulletstorm. That's all it is.
That Prince of Persia game comes out next month.
Yeah, that looks good.
Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth and Tekken 8. And February is Persona 3 Reload, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Ooh, fuck. Suicide Squad and Persona 3 both come out on the same day.
Oh my god, Suicide Squad is fucked.
That Helldivers game comes out February 8th. Skull and Bones February 16th. King Arthur Knight's Tale. Don't know what that is. The Brothers Tale of Two Sons remake and the Dark Forces remaster both come out on the 28th. I can't believe they're remastering Dark Forces.
Yeah, but
I haven't played
it's
it.
not like a proper remake.
Oh, no. And then Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the 29th.
Yeah, baby. Can't wait for that.
March looks like a
Banger.
dead month.
Really?
Besides Dragons.
Lots of
Yeah.
stuff coming out.
Well, so no, there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. The Outlast Trials, Homeworld 3, Alone in the Dark, Unicorn Overload, Dragon's Dogma 2, Princess Peach Showtime, Rise of the Ronin, and Earthblock 2.
Rise of the Ronin's gonna be dope.
Which one is that?
If the dwarves
Team
agreed to
Ninja
the deal with
game.
Asgard,
Basically Ghost
How
of
do they blame
Tsushima
you?
made by someone
I
else.
talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
April's only got 3 things coming out, and I've never heard of any of them.
Only made it seem so.
June, Destiny Final Shape. Nothing as of yet in July. That's crazy.
Craft something from it.
August is Black Myth Wukong. And September is Warhammer Space Marine 2.
I think I'm gonna wait for reviews on that game.
Yeah. I'm happy they're giving it another full year to like let it cook.
Yeah,
But
I need
we'll
to
see.
speed the game up. It seemed a bit slow when I watched someone play it. But I know it's, you know, Space Marines and shit, but
yeah, I feel like if they sped up Space Marines, you would just destroy the planet just by walking.
grip
Uh,
collection.
unannounced shit. The Elden Ring DLC is supposedly coming out in early 2024. I think that's what it said.
You can upgrade the weapon
No.
even further. Fucking hell.
No, never mind. There's no release date on it yet. The sequel to Ark is supposed to come out next year.
The DLC comes out tomorrow.
What DLC for God of War? Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No, someone asked.
Oh, you're streaming?
Yeah.
Noise.
Yeah, I've decided I'm gonna stream every day until I get a job.
Well, at least it gives you something to do.
Yeah.
Just make sure you let like Killer and Skelly know beforehand.
It's all good. I only bother doing that if I get lots of viewers.
Apparently, Blizzard is releasing yet another WoW expansion next year.
Yeah, they're doing like a Avengers Endgame style like story. They announced like 3 expansions, so they're all like. So it sounds like they kind of decided to like ramp it up. They brought back the dude who did the original story and stuff.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't played WoW. I've only played like 10 minutes of it, but that's cool.
I've never played WoW, but I played like Warcraft when it was a strategy game. I like those
Yeah.
games, but I've never been interested. The problem I have with MMOs is I've just never been interested in combat like that. Unless it's like action combat. Like the only MMO combat I like is like Black Desert, but the problem with Black Desert is it's just like a Korean MMO, so it's just about grinding, and it's very, like, you can have fun with it, but other than that, it's kind
I had
of
them
boring.
built to harvest
But like
ore for
the
armies.
problem I have with those games is I feel like I don't know what my fucking goal is. Like I need like
You think shutting these
I don't
things
know
down will help
something
the
to
dwarves
go
become independent?
towards
I
or
don't
like
know,
something to
but I
actually
have to
play
try
into.
something.
Well, see, I like Star Wars: The Old Republic and Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online is my favorite just because of the ship MMO right now, just because of the ship combat. Really, the ground combat's kind of eh. It's all right.
It's like all the people I used to play PlayStation with. They're like
There's
older
another mining
dudes,
rig on
but
this
they
island, brother.
all play like
And all that smoke.
Why
survival
would the
games
dwarves
now,
agree to work for
and I
the
fucking
Aesir in
hate
the
those
first place?
games.
Oh yeah, I fucking hate it.
And they got massive into like Apex, and I, you know, the only battle royale I like is Fortnite,
Didn't
and
they just quit?
I only started liking that when they had zero
The newly
build.
built forges
But
poisoned
Apex
the
was
soil of
just
Svartalfheim.
sweaty.
Unable
It's
to
too
grow
sweaty.
their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard.
Oh, there's a Greedfall 2? That's crazy.
Their own mouths.
Yeah, I played the first one.
Clever.
It's good.
I like the first one. It's alright. Solid B game.
I like those Spiders games. They're pretty janky, but they're fun. Technomancer was fun.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the video game.
Yeah, it's like an asymmetrical game. You know, it's gonna be trash like all the rest of them.
An Yggdrasil seed to Muspelheim. Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet. It was fun.
It was training.
You didn't have fun? Well, anyway.
It's
You
just
should look for
different.
the other half of the seed.
I love it.
Once it's whole again, you can see where it leads.
I really liked. That's probably my favorite God of War game, honestly.
Yeah. It's just fun to like live around it. Sounds really
No.
This armor is so broken.
What does the Ares armor do?
So when you have full rage bar and you pop it, you do like double damage. And when you stamp on the things, the gems, it does like a bigger explosion.
Mm.
And when you're in rage, every hit has a chance to spawn a health thingy.
If I ever do decide to complete New Game Plus on that, which I don't know if I will or not, I might do the Tombstone, whatever the fuck they were called, the fights. They unlock like towards the end of the game.
Muspelheim?
No. You know, like the extra bosses that you can do that are like the Valkyries.
The Valkyrie Queen.
Like the Valkyrie Queen, but like all the ghost kings and whatever.
Oh, yeah, I did all of them.
Yeah, I did all those in the main game, but I might do those again on New Game Plus if that armor's that good. Cause
I was pretty broken.
yeah, that would.
Upgrade everything. Like get to level 10 now, I think.
Yeah, I think I remember that. It was like 9 or 10.
9's the max basically.
Okay. Oh. I'll be back in a few minutes. I gotta help my mom get Christmas decorations in, so I'll be back in a few minutes.
My heart will be so.
Behind you! Look out!
Oh shit. Take this.
Come here.
Fucked up. How badass the combat is in this fucking game. It's so cool. Yeet.
You okay, Mimir?
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource or mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves. there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Fucking Odin crow.
Hey, it's another one of those geysers, but huge. Maybe we could check it out later.
We can see it fine from here.
Ymir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? Smell the smoke? There's another mining rig here.
You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them?
I don't... No. We've got to reach the ledge on the other side. I wonder if that crank would help us move the gantry.
It's gotta be the right spot.
Those barrels. That smells fuel. Bet a spark from your blades would cause quite a boom.
I think we could break through the ground here, if you found a high enough place to drop from.
This goddamn raven. Oh shit.
Father, there. Surprised the dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
One or two tried. The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye. Huh. Impressive.
There you are. Oh shit. Bum, bum, bum. Getting Oh my god. Gives you so much money. Give me that.
help?
It's annoying. Okay, now we can do it.
Yeah, that looks right. What's so hard? Grim perched up high! Knock him down!
I have returned.
So,
It is done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds. But do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No. But it is a start.
A reminder, brother. That Svartalfheim flag we collected could be of considerable use in the hand of Brock or Sindri.
climb that chain. Treasure chest.
Dude, I always forget that Hanzo and Genji are brothers, like, every time I play this game.
Nice.
The Shamaki brothers. They trained with Kierkegaard too.
Oh, did they?
Yes. Yes, Kierkegaard's mum taught them how to use a sword.
Oh.
Celestial.
Get out of here, Junker Queen. I will kick you in the fucking face.
Ooh, I got a new fucking runic attack. What? This is new? Holy shit.
What?
Nord's Tempest. Damn. Should probably use the Ice Beam. That's just broke. Should probably upgrade all of these. That's cool.
The air smells a lot cleaner. Must be because we shut down the rig. Back to Thor and Odin stories? Where were we? Okay, there was Thalmor, the stonemason.
Aye, he quarreled with his son, went into the night to find him, found Thor instead.
And there was Thalmor's son, Hrimthur.
Who built the walls of Asgard, and whispered something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
There was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
What about the giants of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery. Though admittedly, it sounds like the Aesir god's dream.
What about Fjorgyn? Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best, but not sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Oh, I know. There was Skavi, the queen of the hunt.
Aye, she spurned Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
There was Starkather the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
Slandered by Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
And there was Thrym the Cunning, the giant king who stole Thor's hammer.
Odin traded him Freya to get it back, then sent Thor in disguise to murder his entire court.
Who else? Ah,
Jesus.
Hrungnir the Brawler, the stone giant.
Aye, mocked by Odin, murdered by Thor.
Enough of this.
But there's more.
I do not care. War with Odin is not the answer.
I don't care. Chaperone. And evil content. Kingpin reloaded. What the fuck? Ugh. Sir whoop ass. What the fuck? Crispinator acquired. This looks hilarious. One shoe. Anything else? Ship Graveyard 2. Sands of Salazar. Another strategy game. Whoa. When are they gonna pirate some really shitty games like that Avatar game?
Yeah, Maury, like those balls in your face.
Oh, pardon me.
Soldier, that took way too long for you to kill her. What the fuck?
What's up,
Hey,
you
Keller.
fucking whores?
Jesus Christ. What up?
What up? How's it going?
How was the party?
Ymir, what do you think it
Good.
means?
I couldn't drink too
More
much because I
raiders
was
come back
working
as
the next day.
Hellwalkers lately.
Damn.
I thought freeing the Valkyrie Queen was
A
the
drink
first
and a
Killer.
shot.
down
Yeah.
to the
Blessing
realm.
in
I
disguise,
am-
my guy.
That from happening.
Killer, I am channeling Ben with Zenyatta right now.
The troubling one. If hell's
You're
filled
committing
up
war
again,
crimes?
it suggests that
Yeah.
something's been hindering
Shoving
children's
balls in
efforts.
people's faces.
Or perhaps something even more urgent is keeping her
I kicked the
distracted,
Junker Queen off the map.
unable to visit.
Nah, but it was good though, Ben. My fucking my brother bought a
Sorry,
bottle,
Ymir.
and we fucking he finished it
I'll
in that same
disinfect my
fucking.
tools.
Jesus
Fitting.
Christ.
Telling you, Ben, we don't play when it comes
Crack
to it.
baby.
Nothing appeals to you?
Well, that and it was like me, my cousins, my siblings, and my uncles were all sipping, finishing
I'll
the
heat up
bottle.
the forge.
On
Killer,
top
by
of
the-
all that liquor they had.
I swear
Killer,
it
by the
was
way, it's
another armor.
bonus gambit tomorrow.
I know.
Cloak of the Black Bear. That sounds fun.
You guys want to finish the dungeon?
Well, if you change your mind,
Yeah, I can finish it with you in a minute. If Ben or someone else wants to.
Ben?
I'll help you if you need it.
Yes.
We finished it with Skell last night.
How'd the crackhead do?
He did alright. He did, I think he did 3.5. Which
And he did
isn't bad.
6 mil.
Yeah, Ben did 6 mil, which is cracked the fuck out.
Where they just walk between realms and
By the way,
change
Killer,
stuff?
the exotic 2 taps in Crucible.
You got the exotic already?
No, Sir D put out a video on it.
No, I already watched it.
Fire rate sucks balls though.
It
Yeah.
does, it's terrible.
But
It
it's
shoots like a
it's a really
Tiki.
good PvE gun because it's like
Yeah.
We going to Durlin's?
So it
I
gives
can
you
only
imagine
power
the
and
void
all
field.
stuff. So
Oh, dude, imagine that thing with Gear Falcons, my lord.
yeah. Well, someone made a build with it, and it was with
Is the safety office?
Well, the sign of
stasis.
hair's breadth away from
Uh-huh.
the head
because then it gives you a good way of healing. So
Do you remember that, all subclass build that you sent in on Instagram like a while ago, Ben, for Killer?
yeah.
I, tried to mimic that on my Warlock. It's alright. You really do need Vexcalibur for it to work, but I was using,
Yeah.
Winterbite and it was working out alright. The problem with it is... Huh?
This guy that looks like Peter Jackson.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, hasta pa' allá, pendeja.
Anyone ever had an appointment here?
The problem with it is, if you don't have Vexcalibur on, it's not very survivable.
Here to collect on something, pal. Think parading a severed head around on your hip is gonna scare me into somehow approving Eston's mission proposal,
I'm
eh?
good whenever you guys are.
Yeah, let me finish this Overwatch match and I'll be on.
Prisoner of Odin's.
He's being kept in a
Oh,
blind
Ben,
somewhere. Some friends
did I
of ours
tell you
think he could
the
help.
new
Where did you
hand
get-
cannon can get the fucking volt shot on it?
Yeah.
I fucking got it with offhand and
Chop
volt
the
shot
head
for my
off of
roll.
that too, eh?
Which one?
The
Was my wife.
indebted kindness.
Oh, the sidearm you mean?
I'm not gonna touch Void. I'm not gonna touch Arc until Final Shape.
After they
Yeah.
fix it.
Or... Well, no, it's just not the main focus this season, and it's like, it's good with Star Raiders, and that's about it.
It's because you're gonna get the new Arc stuff.
Yeah, that arc super's gonna be nutty.
What the fuck are they giving the warlocks?
Remember Warlocks get Solar Buddy?
Oh, you fucking no for arc.
They don't
Nothing,
get anything.
as far as we know. They're only doing, I think they're only doing one subclass per main class.
They're hiding the
One's
new
left
subclass.
alive to
I'm
play
just gonna
the
call it right now. They're
Probably.
They're gonna show it off in April.
I can't help you with your
But,
little business situation.
Yeah, Titans are getting the Void Axes, which apparently are not very good.
Why? My question is why make a dope ass super and have it be ass?
Because it's the same thing like when they made,
Where you go?
you know, the stasis.
The Diamond Lances.
Yeah, you know the stasis, fucking scout rifle they made, the Wicked Implement.
Yeah.
They didn't want to make it too overpowered, and then they ended up making it like shitty. And then they buffed it, and now it's like one of the best stasis weapons.
It's the best. It's the best stasis exotic primary. I think it's either the best or it's tied with Aegir's. Still.
I never see anyone use Aegis though.
For fucking up my desk!
I do. I've seen Hunter builds with it.
No. Red, stop lying. We all know the fucking true stasis weapon is Salvation's Grip.
Shut the fuck up.
That's peak performance.
Thing is stupid.
You saw that they gave it a gambit ornament?
Get out of my office.
Excuse me?
Don't you
Yeah.
understand?
Here,
You said her name was Diener? Oh,
gambit.
Sure.
Is
Thank
that
you,
new?
I think.
I think so.
Disable the preview.
It's cute.
Oh,
Like,
no,
no, it's not. That's not new. That's old.
Okie dokie.